welcome back to another base build episode with me, Mr. Mike, CS Show, Clear Shot. Yo, call me what you want, just don't call me late for a base build in Rust. We're on a little Rust server, a creative server, so everybody knows this is not me admin abusing or anything. So what we got here is just our lovely little home with a bed up here, just your basic comfort level of 100. So we're gonna come out here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this quick, we're gonna do this simple, and we're gonna make it so you don't have to watch this forever. Okay, so what we got here is 2 foundations I already put down to eliminate all that, because I had to figure out where all the walls were gonna go and stuff. So anyways, this one here is gonna be a wall bunker, and this one's gonna be a wall / basement bunker. And from here you can improvise, do what you're gonna do, but it's just something I've done in my games and it's helped. Basically, you're gonna build these bunkers to keep your resources you'll need to start another base if it comes down to it, and like all your high-end components and all that stuff. That way, if you do get raided and they take all your stuff, quote unquote, you aren't left without anything. And that's what these are for, to hide your goodies. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna build this so you can do it on a vanilla server, and I'm gonna build it so you can do it on a modded server. Modded server, you can take the walls out, you can remove them for free or at a bit of a cost, like 5 stone or whatever. On vanilla, you can't. You can pickaxe out, but that'll take forever, and who wants to waste your time pickaxing? So what I got is a drop box, and this is where this rock wall right here comes into play on, that stuff. So what we're gonna do to start out, we're gonna go with your basic 4 foundations. I'm starting out with 100 grand rock just to see what the cost would be. I believe in the menu I can check the cost, so in case we know how much stone you're gonna have to farm. It's gonna be a lot, so I'm just gonna start this all out in, and let's make sure, hold on, let's make sure our grade is 2. Alright, I'm going to start out in stone so we don't waste time. So what we need to do is 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a square. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a square. Now the square we can't lay right here, so we're going to go high right there. Same with the triangles. Now you're going to come to Now you're going to come to a spot where it won't go in. So what you want to do is go back here, put your square in, and then your 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3. Now this is your 4th. You could put it here, but I recommend going up. And there's a reason for it. So when you put your square, you can now put your triangle in right there. Okay. Now this is what I'm going to show you is a view from above to show you what it looks like. So what we got here, okay, so we got your basics, your 4 squares, alright, and this is all going to be what they think. If they go on your roof, they're going to suspect this is just all honeycomb and it's not worth the effort. They'll just go through your doors. And the question is, where do you put your door? Well, this wall right here, this is going to be your honeycomb spot. Not that square, but this triangle, and this triangle, and that triangle. Possibly just these 3 triangles here. That one, this one, this one. Not that one, but we'll see. But this is all going to be honeycombed, all this. All the way through. It's going to be honeycombed, and we'll get to that right now. Alright. Now, I want to put my door right here. This is where my door's going, because I can put a door here as well. But before we do that, we're just going to honeycomb the whole outside. And I pre-built this ahead of time just to make sure these would all go through the stone and wouldn't have any issues. And so you got to make sure you have your resources. And here you want to put half walls. Now they might think, this is just your honeycombing, which it is. So right there, just to put the foundations and the walls, no ceiling, no nothing. out of 100,000 cost us almost 10 grand. So it's gonna be expensive. Now what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna put the ceilings up. I recommend just go and put all the basics, your squares in each corner, and then whip out the triangles. Now if you want, you can put the speed, you can turn the speed up and just whip right through all this instead of going the speed I'm going. Then you do your centers. Now your stability is going to be real low. 36, 8600. So after this, I would honeycomb the top as well, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Alright, so this is our door, it's our entrance. So what we need to do is make this entrance and then this entrance. And this is going to be all honeycomb. So what you want to do is make sure that, you know, they blow through the wall. You want the tougher part, you know what I mean? So, alright, so now we're at the part where we're going to close this in, close that. I mean, if you want to, you can kind of be, you know, like this, and then put a floor like that, and then like that, because then it kind of, you know, makes it a little harder. Alright, so this is where we're going to be. So, since that's where we're going to be, we're just going to honeycomb all this up. This can be tricky at times, so be careful. I want to flip this around. It's personal preference how you do it. So we gotta make sure you don't want to miss anything. So let's see. Let's just go up here. We'll do it like this. Boom. Flip it around. Like I said, it's personal preference if you want it facing in, facing out. But I try to make it so if they blow in through the side, it's harder for them. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is this here. Now we just go boom, boom, and boom. No, flip that. All right, now this is your basic 4 squares, right? And now you got to honeycomb this. You can go half walls if you want, but it's going to cost you just as much per half wall as it does a whole wall. So just to be cost effective, just like that. And if you want, like, you know, put a half wall here, just to mess with them a little. Put a floor and another half wall, but still, that's cost. Alright, so now we're going to do is put that wall. Alright, this is your honeycomb spot. This is where you're hiding out. So what we're going to do is put that there. Now we want a half wall here. No, we want okay, so this, I can't demolish it. See, that's what you can do in a modded server. Vanilla, you can't do it. So what I want to do is a half wall here, 2 of them, and then boom. So that way I can put a triangle here, put 2 boxes, one on bottom, one on top. Alright, so this is where, you know, now you're in, you know, you're in your bunker little base here. I would suggest little boxes, to be honest with you. You can probably get the big box to fit in there like that. But I would say for the top, just use a little box. It's easier to get up there. See, now you got a storage area inside your wall. Alright, so for vanilla, you want to put this here. Now they're not really going to know what's here for, but you can put it right up like that. Now you want to make sure that it's the correct way. Is it? No, I believe I put that in the wrong. I think you got to put it in from the outside. I've never put one in, to be honest with you. Alright, so let's go put that on the outside. Plus we can see what it looks like. Yeah, so you want to kind of put it like, would be right here, right? So take that off. I want it. Just gotta stand back. Yeah, so perfect. Maybe put it down there so they can't see it. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And that way, if you ever need to get to it. Yeah, see, submit. No. Did I have it right the first time? I don't think it matters, does it? Because this side is the side you want to be able to take out. You don't want to submit. Okay, so you can rotate it. Okay. Okay, that's what I did wrong. What was it doing? I want to remove it. There we go. Alright, so what you want to do is make sure... See, like I said, I've never put these in. I've never used these, but I thought about it. I'm like, if you could use it, I think it'd be that way, right? No. Again, I did it wrong. Which way would it be? Alright, so you want, okay, so you want the big door facing you. Like that. Yeah, so you can take everything out. Oh, stop calling me. I've never had Verizon. Okay, so, yeah,